Hello everyone, welcome back to the channel, and I hope you're all having a completely amazing day. And today's video is going to be another draw/repaint this again challenge. I did not say that right. It is the draw/paint this again challenge. And basically, if you are unfamiliar with what this challenge is, not only is it my favorite of all the art challenges ever created, and the one I do the most, but it is pretty self-explanatory. It is pretty much just where you take an old piece of art that you created and you repaint it or redraw it with your current skill set and your current medium, and basically how you would do it now. So you take an old piece of art and you kind of make it your own. Again, it's weird. It's a really cool concept, and I totally 100% recommend doing this challenge, especially if you are in like an art slump or have a little bit of art block or don't feel like you're improving that much. I promise you, if you do this challenge, you will see some sort of change or growth in your artistic style and ability. And like, to be honest, like if you're not having a good day and you're not thinking of what to draw, like it's a good way to get a cool video out, but then also like it does the work for you. Like you don't have to think of this fresh new concept because you're just redrawing something that you already did. So you don't have to come up with this big groundbreaking piece idea, and you can kind of just see, it's not hard to explain. I don't know what I'm doing, but like it's really fun. And I totally recommend doing it. And for me, I didn't know what to draw, so this kind of, again, it gives you a subject matter to begin with. And I knew I would be drawing this really cool, awesome, blue-skinned water fairy type character. And I showed the original artworks at the beginning of the video, the first of which being the oldest one. I believe the larger one is I think 12 by 16 inches. I did it, I think, 2-ish years ago on watercolor paper, and it's funny because I remember doing this piece, and this is around the time when I first got my Copic markers. Is that how you say it? Copic? I don't know. But it's when I got those markers, and I remember using them on this watercolor paper and then murdering them. Like, if you don't know, don't use Copic markers on watercolor paper, just because it's so absorbent. It'll just like take the ink from your markers and be like, okay, it's mine now, bye, go die. And like your markers will die. Like, I promise you, it's not good and your markers will perish. So do not use it with your markers. But I also used watercolors, and I think I also used maybe a fine liner or something. And I remember it being a long process. I think she has too many arms. I think she has 3 arms, maybe. I don't know. I don't have it in front of me, but I think I remember her. I remember looking at it when I was younger and being like, oh my god, this is the best I'm gonna get. I'm amazing. I'm the best artist in the world. And this was also before I discovered, I think, YouTube, so I had no idea. But like, I really like this piece, to say the least. And the second piece was done in Inktober, and it was, I think, 2016. Yeah, it would be 2016's Inktober, and it was done on 7x10 mixed media paper with watercolors, colored pencils, and maybe a liner. Again, I don't have these in front of me, so I'm guessing. I'll put the full materials list of everything down below in the description. And I remember not liking that piece nearly as much as liking the first piece, mainly because the first piece was more of a groundbreaking thing for me when I was younger, while the second piece I thought got more static. The colors are better, but like her overall, I don't like her as much, and I still don't like her as much to this day. And then the new piece is done on a 9x12 canvas, and I like completely changed the medium I'm using. I am using acrylics, and just acrylics. I usually don't do acrylics solely, but this is just an acrylic painting, and I'm using golden acrylics. But oh my god, you guys, it's been, I think, a year since I started like doing painting. Like, it's been a year since I've started acrylic and oil painting, and oh my god, I'm so happy I did, because I love it so much more. And I think I was going to try to do it in watercolors again to kind of pay tribute to the older piece, but I really wanted to make it how I would want to make it today. And if I was going to do this piece, and I did, since I did the piece nowadays, and I'm really into painting with acrylics and oils, I wanted to do it in acrylic. So I did an acrylic painting, and I will put all the materials I'm using for this newer painting as well down in the description for you guys. I really like how this piece turned out. I'm telling you guys, do this challenge. It's so fun. And overall, I think I totally improved. Like, let me know what you guys think down below. Let me know what you think I improved the most in. I think I really got good at color and kind of proportion. Like, I know my proportions are still like super out of whack. Like, they're not realistic. They're not meant to be realistic. They're meant to be representational, but not like photorealism. Like, look at this human face. It's supposed to be kind of mysterious and alien while also being human. So like, my proportions I think got a lot better, and they're more like how I want them to be. Of course, I would love to get more realistic eventually, but for now, I'm really happy with how the proportions came out on this character, as well as, again, the colors and the overall concept I think got stronger. In the first painting, the perspective is kind of out of whack. Like, I see what I was trying to do, how I was trying to make it look like the background was, like, really vast and wide, but overall the perspective with the lilies and just how they're kind of like hovering above her, like, I don't know, it's a really weird perspective, and it definitely didn't pull off what I wanted it to. Now looking at it like right now, and for the new piece I wanted to actually put her into a fantasy landscape, so I did better water and I did a lily pond, but then I also added a little hint of a tree line in the background and a sky and fireflies and all that magical stuff I like to put in my paintings. And I also included, I think, better lilies. I think overall the piece is stronger, and I'm really happy with how it turned out, and I really hope you guys like this. And I really like where my art is going, and I hope that the next one I do will be completely amazing as well. I'll probably do another repaint challenge by the end of the year, probably a different piece, but maybe next year I'll repaint the same piece and see how I improved, and I'm hoping it'll be by a whole lot. You never know though, I could be really shitty next year. But yeah, I hope you guys like it. I really like it, and totally let me know down below if you have any questions about the process or questions about really freaking anything. I'll answer whatever. And yeah, I think for the rest of the voiceover, I still have like 4 minutes. I'll just chat with you guys for a little bit. Oh my gosh, so much happened this last week. So not only am I posting now, and I'm doing 2 videos a week, so that's a lot, but like I'm managing, but I pulled an all-nighter and it was on the one of the few days I go to school a week. So I was dead for like all of yesterday and all of the day before, and I probably won't do that again for a while, but I got really into this painting, and I got really into another painting I'm working on, which should be the next video. And I realized that because I was working on such massive paintings for the last couple weeks and paintings for the portfolio, doing these smaller paintings is like so fun. It's so like much smoother and easier, and oh my god, is it not like a blessing to film at this drafting table again. I remember like when I did these massive paintings and I tried to film them, it was such a hassle, but painting at the drafting table, it's so much easier because I don't have to set up the camera a bunch. It's kind of just set up perfectly, and I don't get any type of sore back problems or anything because I'm not at an uncomfortable angle, you know? So it was so fun to film this piece, and I pulled an all-nighter to finish some of it, but it was worth it. I got a lot done, and not only is this piece going to be a strong addition to the portfolio I'm creating, but it's gonna hopefully help me get some scholarships too. I still have to submit a couple scholarship portfolio things for the schools I applied to, and this is totally going into one of them, or all of them, honestly. I really like how this turned out, and I also got it done on time, so it was worth it. Yes, I'm actually keeping to a schedule. We'll see how long this lasts. Probably not that long, but I'm gonna try. Oh my god, and I freaking got my results back from the art contest I entered. It's a scholarship contest, so the winners get scholarship money to put towards school, and I went to the semifinals. Woo! I'm like really nervous about the semifinals. I feel like I don't know if I'm gonna make it to the finals, and I think right now there's 10 students and they're gonna whittle it down to 4, which seems like a lot, but I think I'm gonna be fine. And I actually got letters back from the judges, so the judges hand wrote like critiques for each student, I guess, and I got mine back, and I got scored a 57 out of 60, which is so much higher than I thought it was gonna be. Like, I thought I was gonna get completely torn apart, like, honestly, since my art isn't the most realistic art, and I feel like when it comes to art, I feel like usually the most realistic stuff is what's most prized, but I got scored really high for not having super realistic art, and I'm so happy about it. I submitted 8 paintings, most of which you guys have seen before. I think all of which, most of them were in my portfolio stuff that I posted on Instagram, and they really liked them. I got a couple of critiques back being like, oh, avoid central composition, it gets boring after a time, and I get that, but like they really liked my color use and just my art in general, so I'm really happy, and I hope that I can get to the semifinals. And like, let's say I won, like that would be crazy, especially again if I'm being pitted against like realism. I feel like that would be really cool. I don't know. I hope. You never know. I might. Let's see. And also, oh my god, I freaking just broke my phone. I was letting the puppies in from being outside to use the restroom, and my phone was like, bye, and leapt from my hand onto the floor and completely shattered. And it's funny because it used to have a really strong, like, protective case on it. And I have an iPhone, I think, SE, and it's rose gold. So I spilled salsa in the case, and I took the case off and cleaned my phone, but then I forgot to put the case back on. So it kind of just went caseless for like a month or two, and I was really liking it because my phone is again rose gold and I love how it looks, but like it's not protected. So even if it takes a little 2-inch swan dive, it's still getting annihilated. So yeah, my phone broke. It's kind of sharp. But I'm hoping I can kind of just deal with it since I don't want to fork out $80 to get a new screen. But yeah, that's been my life. All-nighters, art contest stuff, and shattered phones. So yeah, I think that's about all I have to say. The video is probably going to end soon, so I will wrap it up. Again, I'll put a bunch of information in the description for you guys to check out. Please let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Like this video if you haven't already, and subscribe. Oh, thank you so much for 1,000 subscribers. I completely forgot to say something. I hit 1,000 subscribers, and I feel like the video is probably going to be over by now. But just thank you so much. That is amazing, and I'm so happy about it. I will do something really special to celebrate in the next couple weeks. And yeah, I just hope you have an awesome rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye, guys.